A final note, whenever I get back to Los Angeles, I'd like to check up on the latest contributions to culture and progress of this interesting area. Past winners include Disneyland, the Patty Melt, restaurants shaped like hamburgers, and mushy orange juice with a secret ingredient. But the latest innovation is meeting with something less than universal approval. It's called the Diamond Lane, the newest Band-Aid for the great wrenching wound of Southern California's automobile traffic. The theory is to reserve one lane for buses and cars with 3 or more people in them. The problem is that Californians believe that the Supreme Court ruling several years ago was not one man, one vote, but one man, one car. The new system means new fun and games for the police.
Stopped you for driving in the Diamond Lane with less than 3 occupants. Could I see your license and registration?
Pardon? Oh, I'm in it for about 2.5 minutes for that.
Yes, sir. And it has given California a new political issue. Out here, the Diamond Lane is bigger than the Panama Canal. Highway engineers say it's just a matter of getting used to it. Drivers say they paid for all the lanes. Why should someone who didn't pay any more than they have an exclusive lane? It's especially irritating when you see an empty Diamond Lane, or if you own a car that won't hold 3 people. There have been some ingenious responses, like Rent-A-Rider. But basically, people are just sulking and waiting for the Diamond Lanes to go away. Oh, well, it's good to be back. I can hardly wait to see what else they've thought up to make the good life a little better. That's the news. I'm Harry Reasoner in Los Angeles. Good night.
For almost 3 months now, there's been an experiment in California to give carpoolers a break in the traffic as a reward for helping cut down on gasoline use. Harold Dow reports on how that experiment is going.
Here's Bill Keane in KNX Traffic and Weather Central.
The eastbound Santa Monica slow and go Overland Avenue to Arlington Avenue.
It's another day of high drama and low moans on the freeways of Los Angeles. And on the busiest of them all, the Santa Monica Freeway,
The diamond lanes are now back in effect. Of course, you got to have 3 or more, or you get pinched.
the Diamond Lane, among some Californians, a hotter topic than the primaries or Howard Hughes will. An effort to encourage carpools and bus riding by reserving the fast lane for buses and cars carrying 3 or more during rush hours. Trouble is, that leaves one less lane for everybody else. And since mid-March, when the program started, they've been stewing behind the wheel.
I don't like it. It's too slow for one thing, and it really causes more of a congestion than what it was before. I think it's ridiculous. I'm really at this moment. It's really making me upset.
It's not working. Not working? No, Lord. I have to leave home every morning about an hour and a half earlier.
State highway people watching from the sidelines figured that out of 250,000 vehicles traveling the Santa Monica Freeway each day, 4,000 are using the Diamond Lanes. And they concede many drivers have every right to squawk.
Many of these criticisms are valid. I think we're seeing improvement in these travel times. We had a difficult first week, especially with this job, but now we're getting travel times down to close to what they were prior to the job.
Some drivers are mad enough they've taken to picketing Jerry Brown's campaign headquarters, figuring California's governor should be straightening out the freeway instead of running for president. Brown has remained above the fray, but other politicians are bad-mouthing the Diamond Lane program at the drop of a fender.
Well, it's a flop. And it's a flop. It's ridiculous. And it's just taking a plan and ramming it down 100,000 motorists at least a day.
The highway people argue that unless something is done to break the one-person-to-a-car habit, parking surcharges or even gas rationing will be needed. So, despite the gripes, they're going ahead with plans to bring Diamond Lanes to at least one other Southern California freeway. Like it or not, diamonds are forever. Harold Dow, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Last March, California officials opened up what is called a diamond lane in each direction on the freeway between Santa Monica and Los Angeles. The lane was reserved for buses and for cars with 3 or more passengers and was supposed to be a fast lane. The fact was the diamond lane was largely empty and the other lanes were overcrowded. Now a federal judge has ordered the Diamond Lane project ended as of Friday on technical grounds. Although the diamond lanes are still in effect till Friday, drivers have already begun using them. Stubborn human nature wins again.